I just want to thank you so much for being here. If you're here live, fantastic. If you're watching in the future, another time, or listening on a podcast, a broadcast, or live stream, wherever you happen to consume this content, I just want to thank you and appreciate you for being part of the community. And as part of the community, I just want to, kind of extend an idea and a few concepts and share some things with you to make sure that, we're thinking about the relationship. We're talking about building communities. We're talking about doing some things. So, welcome to the Winject community. Welcome to Winject Studios, Winject.com. If you're listening to this on a podcast, or you're listening to this afterwards in the car as you're traveling down the road, or you're looking forward to a walk in the park, whatever you happen to do, I just really extend an invitation to check out the other programs, the other people. There are a lot of things going on in the Winject Studios community, and I just wanted to make sure that you're included, invited, and you feel welcome. And that's part of the process of developing a relationship. And I want to kind of talk about this topic because it's so important, it's so critical, and there's so many people that need to hear this message. We are out there doing what we're doing. Life is hectic, a lot of noise out there. And if you're listening to this, all the gratitude in the world for, taking the time out of your day to pay attention to this important message, because relationships are more important now than they ever have been, because of all of the things that are going on around us. Technology is moving at a rapid rate. Elon Musk is shooting rockets off left and right. Sir Richard Branson just, took a community up in space. And I watch this and I observe these things taking place. And I know that technology is going to continue to improve and accelerate. And part of that is going to be that we're going to have this feeling, this emotion of, wow, I'm losing track of all the things that are going on. I can't keep up with technology. And it's really difficult to maintain that feeling of, I know what's going on. I have the pulse on everything that's going on. I know what's necessary. I know what I need to do. I know my place in the world. And at the same time, there's so many channels out there, so many ways to consume information. And I think so the opportunity is that you can watch anything, anywhere, anytime. You can consume, you can listen, and find out what your preference is. Understand what you're going to be enjoying on a regular basis. You can build your community around your interest, your ability and opportunity to connect to different platforms at different times. Nowadays you could jump in your car and all of a sudden your phone is connected to the car and the radio and the stereo, and you don't necessarily need to figure out, okay, can I get my AM signal? Can I get my FM signal? Do I have a disc in the drive? Whatever it happens to be. Streaming is here. Streaming media is now. It's happening right now. And a few short years ago, it was not. It was not necessarily available. I remember years ago when I had satellite radio in my car. I added satellite radio. It was a special installation, and I was driving around the countryside, and because I was driving around the countryside, I wouldn't necessarily be able to get a station. And you open up that box, and because I'm vintage, I'm a vintage individual here. you get the box of tapes, or you get the box of CDs, or the pack of the CDs, and you fumble around in the car, and okay, what do I want to listen to next? Well, I just listened to that last week because I've been in my car for a while. The point I'm making is streaming is changing the way that we consume content. Streaming is the way that we have content made available to us. And the reaction and the response to that and all of that content that is available to us is that I think it's more important now than ever before, especially online, is to start building community, start building relationships, start developing your online relationships. There's a lot of people I consider friends that I've never met in person, and that's as a direct result of streaming just like this. I've already had a couple of shows this morning that I was on, and with the Pirate Broadcast, I interview every day. And, here on Winject Studios, I want to continue to teach and express and extend the invitation for you to join us in this community, build relationships with the speakers, the people that are live streaming, Handy Mora, Chris Ross. He's it's changing the world. It's forcing major platforms struggle with censorship. Absolutely true. There's a lot of challenges. There's so many things that we have to look forward to, and there's also some obstacles that we need to develop and maneuver around. And here's the secret. Here's the secret for you, is that you have a choice. And if we continue to create good content, we continue to educate, entertain, add influence to a conversation or a topic, hopefully you'll come back, you'll return, and you'll say, I found it valuable and I want to learn more. Or maybe you find this, maybe you found this audio in the future on a podcast, or you found it on YouTube and you wanted to binge watch a couple of episodes. Whatever method happens, it can happen on your time, not on my time. You don't have to pay attention to my schedule, because you can have your schedule. And as a result of the Winject community and Winject Studios, we're going to be doing a lot of different things. And, just like down below, there's ways that you can contact us. You can connect. And if you're listening to the audio only, go to winject.com, and text 843-396-2104 and connect. Text it out. Get a response back. Understand that you have an opportunity to do some things with your content, with the community, and actually learn more. We're here to support the podcasting community. We're here to support the people that want to listen to content. We want to grow communities. We want a relationship with you. So be good and entertaining so they can't not tune in and hear what you have to say. Kias have something to say, and that's why we're doing something great. Absolutely, positively. If you haven't connected with Chris Ross, go out and connect with Chris. He's an amazing individual that will drop the nuggets of knowledge. He's dropping knowledge bombs left and right all the time. And, like I tell him, I'm just drafting you, Chris, like NASCAR. I'm just going to hang out behind you, and we're going to go down the track, and we're going to build this thing, create something amazing that people want to connect with, be influenced by, and encouraged from. That's our story. And the reality is we have an opportunity to make a choice, and we would love you to come and join us. And as we continue to grow and expand, like I said, there's a lot of people that are out there that are helping us grow into this community, helping us to expand this community. And we're going to continue to expand this community and build a relationship with you. If you have questions, we want to answer those questions. If you want to be on a show and join us on a show, talk to us about that. What is it that's going to bring the most impact to your podcasting journey? What's going to make the difference? Are you doing it for the love and the passion? Or would you like to also maybe earn some money from your podcast? There's a lot of different ways and a lot of different methods that these opportunities can present themselves. You have an opportunity to grow and expand. And the most effective way that you can expand your podcast is by developing relationships with other podcasters, other people in the community. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again, is high tide raises all boats. The pie is bigger. The pie is bigger. And Chris, thank you so much. Honored to be around you. You've forgotten more than I know. And it's why a no-brainer. Back office is coming. And thank you, Chris. Humbled. And yes, I'm vintage. I have been around a few times. I have seen things come and go. I've seen trends. I've imagined new trends. I've even created several projects that were amazing adventures in life. And I want to share that. I want to share it with you. I want to be able to assist you and guide you and, support you any way I can. And the only way that we can do this is by developing a relationship. You can consume my content. I can be found. I'm on social media. I'm here and there, everywhere. And the reality is that let's just build a relationship. And then if you have a question or you have something you want to bounce off me or Chris or anyone else in the community, you have access to it. There's no downside. The only downside is that you're missing out if you're not here. So I want you to realize that there's a huge opportunity. Excuse me. I get choked up about the subject. Let me sip some water here. So what's on your mind? What is it that you're passionate about? What topic are you sharing on your podcast? What are you sharing on your live stream? What are you sharing on your content? What are you blogging about? Because there's an audience out there. FOMO. Yeah. FOMO. Fear of missing out. It's not a fear of missing out. If you're not here, you're missing out. Period. End. There's no short story. There's no long story. There's just a fact. You're missing out if you're not here. So check it out right down here. Join the community today. Winject.com. We have to do this. I mean, I'm compelled to do this. I'm compelled to make an impact. I use hashtag make it matter all the time. I also say kindness is cool and smiles are free. And that's for a very specific reason. Because it's a choice. And we all have choices to make. Our energy can only last so long and so far. And there's only 24 hours in the day. So the difference is made by hanging out with people that you can accelerate your future into a positive location and move it into a direction that's productive by learning from what others have done, learning what others are doing, knowing what works, knowing what doesn't. If you're not here, you're last. Amen, brother. Amen. The reality is we have so many things. I mean, the years of knowledge and the years of expertise and the years of experience that we have to share. is mind-boggling. And this is the only platform that's saying, hey, we want to share everything we know. We want to share. We want to make as many people successful as possible. We want to help you grow. We want to help you expand. We want to help you become visible. We want to help you accelerate your position in the podcasting environment. Who else is doing that? Nobody. Winject Studios is here to help you. You know, and it's not just podcasting, it's live streaming, it's media company, artists and adventures. We got music, we've got all kinds of content. We've got a lot of different things that are coming up that are on the horizon. And you have the ability to jump on and join us. And I can't speak enough about this community that we're developing, and it's going to continue to evolve and expand. And yeah, it's like, have you ever had that moment where you look back and you think, man, I had an opportunity to buy Apple stock when it was $12, whatever it happens to be, fill in the blanks. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Don't shoulda yourself. Join Winject community and get on board. And because the more that we have in the community, the more we can share and build relationships with each other, the more we can find our niche, identify our magic and the things that we're sharing with the world. And it's really a powerful tool that you cannot imagine the opportunities that are going to unfold in front of you. You cannot imagine the adventure that we're going to go on together and the things that we're going to build, because here's the reality. We always measure our efforts from our experience, which is not a bad thing. And we always perceive our future from our experience. It's like, well, can I repeat this? Can I grow from this? And here's the thing is, fear and faith require us to believe in something that we have not seen or experienced. And what I'm asking you to do is have the faith in your ability to exceed what you're doing right now. Have the opportunity to grow and excel past your current situation. Imagine a different outcome. Perceive and achieve those results through building relationships. Manifesting this in your mind and saying, I know I can achieve greater results by hanging out with the right people, hanging out with people that believe that I can achieve something greater than what I'm doing right now. We're all on a journey. We're all on this timeline of, okay, imagine you're in line. There's somebody behind you and there's somebody in front of you. That's always going to be the case. Somebody in front of you knows a little bit more than you do. And if you want to grow and you want to excel, there's people that are out there that have had that experience. They've had the bruises. They have the scars to prove it. I'm pretty sure I've failed more than most people in many adventures. And the reality is I get back up. I learn and I grow. I either learn and I grow, or both. I grow and I learn, or I succeed. And so this episode here is all about the opportunity to excel and grow and become who you are meant to be. And I want to tie that back to the relationships that you build, the people you hang out with, the people that you produce results with, the community that you build around you, and the influence that you share in both directions, both to the people behind you in the line and the people in front of you. Because we can all grow, we can all achieve results. Ask yourself, what in your life business are you trying to accomplish and you can't seem to obtain it? Then ask, Winject, You can't grow without creating more awareness as a team. Also, I would add to that, and thank you, Chris, for adding that to the stream, is the idea that you cannot teach without learning. And as you teach individuals and you share more information, you discover these other things that you may not have had a perspective or an idea about. So as you're teaching other people and you're sharing information from your perspective, you get this feedback loop going. You have this information coming back at you, or you pick other things that you say, I haven't thought about it in that way. I haven't imagined that that would happen. That's interesting. Let's see if we can reproduce it. Let's see if we can duplicate it. Let's see if we can produce results with this. And all of a sudden in your community, you're growing, you're learning, you're teaching, you're consuming content. And that's how, as a team, we can all succeed. We can all succeed. So have you ever considered the idea that you have this opportunity in front of you and fear steps in? Like I said, fear and faith, you got to choose. You decide, am I going to stay in my little space and stay safe, or whatever safe needs to look like for you? Or am I going to expand my opportunities? Am I going to expand my adventures? Am I going to expand my experience and hang out with some people that might be able to help me out, support me, encourage me? They want to see me succeed. There's no jealousy here. If I can help 5 people create opportunities or ideas and expand their horizons, 50 people, it doesn't matter, 500 people, 5,000, 50,000, it doesn't really matter. We can't run out of energy. We can't run out of what we're doing. There's abundance all around us. There's opportunities all around us. There's an audience. There's an opportunity there. You can't decide today or let the universe choose for you. You can decide today or let the universe choose for you. Absolutely. And here's the thing. The people that want to say, what do people think? People are going to judge me. Well, people are judging you every day. They're going to judge whether you're doing something or you're not doing something. And it's none of your business what people think of you. Think of yourself. Think of the opportunity of you growing and expanding. And you are not the person you were yesterday. And your goal needs to be, I'm going to be better tomorrow because of the experience and the exercise and the effort that I put in today. I'm learning something. I'm sharing something. I'm creating something. I'm helping someone. Every single day, put it out there. Put it out there with gratitude, have a positive attitude, and choose to make a difference in the world. Make it matter. That's what you have to do every single day. And you can do it your way. I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm not saying my way is even the way that, it works for me. And that's the point. If I got up and said, well, I wonder who I should emulate today. It's like, no, I want to be me. I want to do me. I want to help people based on my experience, my adventures, and just share a new perspective. I don't know any way I can say it, but help other people. And it's always an easy path to make your day better. Just reach out and help somebody. Reach out and contact somebody. Know what it feels like to build and develop a relationship. Know what it feels like to make an impact in the world. Know that you make a difference. You're here for a reason. Everyone has a gift. Everyone has a message. Everyone has a story. And somebody out there wants to hear your story. And we want to help you share that story. We want to encourage you and support you along your journey. So winject.com, emulate the process, never the end result. Killing it. Elevate others, you elevate yourself. True story. Amen. And I just want to say, hey, I'm here. I love you, and I want to see you in the community, and I want you to join, and I want to help you on your journey. And so if there's anything I can do, anything I can help with, if you have questions, as always, text the number below, winject.com. You have resources, you have the ability, you have the opportunity to connect. So I look forward to seeing you, as they say, on the inside. And the reason why? Because kindness is cool, smiles are free, and you enjoy your day. Till next time.
This broadcast is brought to you by Winject Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.